Hi, this is Rachel.
And this is Kendra.
And you're watching This Week in TV. Lots of scheduling this week, including some exciting returns and finales. Then, in honor of Thursday's musical Grey's Anatomy episode, yep guys, it's season 7, time for that potentially shark-jumping musical episode. We'll talk about a few musical episodes that did things right. So first, Kendra, what's on?
Well, Rachel, on Monday, CBS is all reruns except for Mad Love, and Fox will have all repeats as well. So on NBC, instead of Chuck, they'll be airing a special called All Together Now, a celebration of service, which is a gala celebrating American service and volunteerism featuring George W. Bush, George H.W. Bush, Bill Clinton, and Jimmy Carter. Then on ABC Family, we have the premieres of The Secret Life of the American Teenager at 8 p.m., Make It or Break It at 9 p.m., and then over on Showtime, Nurse Jackie and the United States of Tara have their premieres at 10 and 10:30. On Tuesday, Body of Proof, starring Dana Delaney as a medical examiner, has its premiere on ABC at 10. Then on Wednesday, ABC has all repeats except for Mr. Sunshine and Off the Map. Then over on Bravo, Top Chef has its finale at 10 p.m. Rachel, what's on the rest of the week?
Well, again on Thursday, we've got the Grey's Anatomy musical episode, fingers crossed that it isn't a disaster. CBS is also all new with the Big Bang Theory, Rules of Engagement, CSI, and The Mentalist. The NBC comedy block, however, is in repeats. On Friday, we have a series premiere, Chaos, on CBS. This hasn't received much promotion, but looks promising, focusing on a group of rogue CIA agents, and I do like spy shows. CBS is new the rest of the night, too, with CSI New York and Blue Bloods. Over on Starz, we have the premiere of another new series, Camelot, at 10 p.m. Then over on Sunday, April 3rd, we have the Body of Proof Time Swap premiere on ABC at 10, and also the 46th Annual Academy of Country Music Awards on CBS at 8 p.m.
As Rachel mentioned, the Grey's Anatomy musical episode is airing this week. The musical aspects will stem from Callie's hallucinations during her medical crisis with her pregnancy, and will include songs from most cast members, though mostly featuring Callie, played by Sarah Ramirez, who has a bit of singing experience as a Tony Award winner. So in light of this hopefully great new musical episode, we wanted to highlight our favorite musical episodes other hit shows have done. So Rachel, what are your picks?
Well, first up, another medical show, albeit a much lighter one than Grey's Anatomy. I, of course, am referring to Scrubs. Bill Lawrence, creator of Scrubs, is a self-professed musical theater nerd, and with the songs composed by the Avenue Q writing team, among others, this was definitely a musical episode done right. Perhaps the best moment was the ode and song to JD and Turk's bromance, aptly titled Guy Love.
It's like I married my best friend,
but in a totally manly way.
Let's go! It's Guy Love, don't compromise the feeling of some other guy, holding up your heart into the sky.
My second pick goes out to perhaps the best musical episode of a TV series ever made, or at least that's what all the Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans will tell you. The episode, Once More with Feeling, a part of the show's 6th season, was written and directed by the show's creator, Joss Whedon, who had never written any music previously. Buffy the series is already a cult classic itself, but this episode is probably one of the series' most beloved, spawning lots of Rocky Horror Picture Show style sing-alongs in theaters.
I've got a theory that it's a demon, a dancing demon. Nah, something isn't right there.
I've got a theory, some kid is dreaming, and we're all stuck inside his wacky Broadway nightmare.
I've got a theory, we should work this out.
It's getting eerie, what's this cheery singing all about?
So Kendra, tell us your picks.
Well, Rachel, my first pick is How I Met Your Mother, which featured the amazing musical skills of Neil Patrick Harris, backed by the rest of the cast in Girls vs. Suits to celebrate their 100th episode. So in this episode, Barney wanted to sleep with McLaren's hot new bartender, but as it turned out, she hated men in suits. So while Barney tried to lose his beloved suits to hook up with her, he just couldn't do it. And then he went ahead and sang about his love for suits.
To score a 10 would be just fine, but I'd rather be dressed to the nines. It's a truth you can't refute. Nothing suits me like a suit.
In the recent House episode Bombshells, Cuddy's health scare led her to having various TV and movie spoof dream sequences, including a little bit creepy but fantastic musical scene. This one took place when Cuddy went under for surgery, and they did a spoof of the film Summer Stock. While this wasn't a full musical episode, I love this bizarre scene for the sake of getting to enjoy Hugh Laurie and Lisa Edelstein's singing skills, since the show doesn't often or ever allow the characters to break from their usual serious selves.
Forget your troubles, come on, get happy.
You better chase your cares away.
Shout hallelujah, come on, get happy.
Get ready for the judgment day.
The sun is shining, come on, get happy.
That's it for this week. As usual, come visit us on Facebook, Twitter, and our YouTube channel.
And we'll see you next time.